And thank you, May-Lise out there. And we will ask about scenario 34.
Oh no!
Or maybe we won't.
How is it every time I'm on Fearless Radio, all the skeletons come out?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I don't know. Maybe we just...
Somehow you find out. You and the listeners and the combination.
We're good stalkers and lurkers, man.
Very
we know
good.
What's going on.
Extremely good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, this is a song I didn't write, but a cover tune that I occasionally do on the road. The story that I tell in my shows, and I'll tell the same story here, is a couple years back I went to go see Bonnie Raitt perform at the NAMM show.
Ooh.
She's one of my favorites, and I just think she's just an inspiration, and she sings from the heart. And she reminds me that music, the most important part about making and singing music is that you have to feel something, and it has to be emotional, and you have to really sing every note from your heart, or it's not worth singing. Mm-hmm. So she did a show I snuck into, basically, a private show she did for Fender, and I'm front row in this like hotel banquet, watching my musical idol sing just the most heart-wrenching set I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was thinking as she's playing about how I'm a musician in large part because of her, and this is what it's all about, and I'm really moved. Well, she finishes her show, and she's just packing up her cables. It's not the Greek Theater, you know, it was the Californian room at the Hilton or whatever in Anaheim. And all the suits cleared out, and I realized that I'm standing at the front of the stage trying not to look creepy, and Bonnie is standing on the top of the stage just packing up her gear and whatever, and notices me looking uncreepily, and I realized as I made eye contact with her in this room, just her and I, that I had one moment to say something to my musical hero.
Yeah.
And I looked up at her, and I'm just, all these things are rushing through my head about making music and being a musician, and I looked at her and I said, Bonnie Raitt, you're awesome. I love you. I'm a huge fan, big fan. And that was all I said, and I realized as I'm saying it that I'm completely choking, and that was pretty much the end of the story, and I've never seen her since, hoping to get an opportunity to redeem myself. But
where do those words go in those
moments? I have
moments?
no idea, because I mean, I'm a musician, but I'm also a huge fan of music, and I'm not by any means beyond feeling, I don't know, just completely lost in the aura of someone that's a legend. Bonnie Raitt's a legend to me. Or I met Stevie once. I completely choked up. I met him, or I didn't meet him. I just sort of stood in his proximity.
Stood in his presence.
In his presence for about 45 seconds till I felt dumb and walked away. I was trying to make eye contact with him.
Yeah.
I'm kind of joking, but in reality, like I was standing there realizing how am I going to really get his attention. I didn't want to reach over and like grab him, you know.
Yeah.
He was with someone that was kind of helping him and also didn't notice me either. And I just wanted to like I froze really. It just came down to I choked and couldn't.
Throat clearing. Something
no,
like
I didn't.
That.
You know. But I touched the hem of his garment.
Hi, I'm Ernie.
What are you going to say to Stevie Wonder? Hey, I have all your records. You're an inspiration to me.
Yeah.
So I just stood there and just went, yeah, I couldn't say anything.
But those are great moments still.
Yeah.
So memorable. I mean, here we are talking about them. It's remember forever.
Oh, yeah.
Type stuff. All right. You ready to play?
Yeah. This song's called Nobody's Girl, and it's one of my favorites that Bonnie Raitt did. She don't need anybody. Tell her she's pretty. She's heard it every single day of her life. It's got to wonder what she sees in him when there's so many others standing inside. She gives herself to him, but still on the outside, she's off in the wounded old world. She's nobody's girl. She shows up at his doorstep in the middle of the night, and then she disappears for weeks at a time. Got to wonder what she sees in him when so many others standing in line. She left to pick up the pieces, wondering what does it do this for. She's off in her own little world. She's nobody's girl. You said before I met her, I didn't love nothing. I could take it or leave it, that was okay. She brings out a wanted me, the things I didn't even know that I need. She does anything she wants, anytime she wants to, with anyone, you know, she wants it all. She gets all upset over the least little thing. When you hurt her, it makes you feel so small. And she's a walking contradiction, but I ache for her inside. She's off in her little home. She's nobody's girl.